Get this open. Get the link. Switch back. To mi madre. Hey, Victory, how you doing, bud? Sorry, it's taking me a second to catch up to you. Um, yeah, we're good with that. I guess I could send it here to my bestest best friend of all time, and then I'll post one more on Facebook. Watch the last bit. Yes, make sure they're out. They're starting to come out. At least here where I'm at, I've seen a couple today, and I'm not thrilled that that they're showing up. Especially someone who's kind of allergic to them. Like I'm not thrilled that we're starting to see them come out. Hey Shadow, how are you? Locals are having their first pre-release tournament for Destiny. Okay, when is that happening, Victory? No background music today. I'm gonna try something different. The last time I recorded, the background music was like really, really loud, like abnormally, uncomfortably loud. Um, so yeah, I'm not doing any background music today. Hopefully, you guys can withstand my voice without the calming, soothing sounds of Pokemon Lo-Fi. Uh, should I play Dragapult, Dusk Noir, or Charizard Pult? I mean, I here's the thing with Charizard Pult. It feels like it's the worst version of both, even though it's trying to incorporate them. So if you're asking me, I would go Dragapult Dusknoir over Zardpult every day. It's more consistent, it's more concise. Sure, it doesn't hit for all of the big numbers that Charizard does late game, but Dragapult doesn't need that. It's it's got the it's got Monkey Dory in it, so you can move stuff around. It's if you're playing it with Monkey Dory, I should say. So personally, Dragapult with Dusknoir, maybe a Monkey Dory. I think those are probably a better option than something like Charizard Dragapult together. I don't like those together. I don't. I personally I don't. Um, yeah. Anytime I've beaten Pult with a jank deck, it's yeah. See, so even Chef is gonna agree with you on that one, or agree with me on that one. Personally, I would go with something more concise with a better understanding of what the deck is supposed to be doing than a deck that incorporates really good stuff, but there's too little of each one so that you don't have the ability to pivot. So that's me. That's me. That's how I would do things, Shadow. Let's get into so Chef. How are you? I have not acknowledged you yet, Chef. Chef, how are you? Uh, yes, I. That is also true, Chef. Nova does have a really good. I think he was live yesterday, so you might want to go over to Nova Circuit's channel. I think he was live yesterday, kind of showing it off. So there's that. He might actually also have it on his channel as a deck list, so that's something to maybe think about. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. I've got to re-record, like I said. So, man, it was rough doing that edit. I thought I was okay, but it was not okay, and I felt bad about that last one. That last video I put out. I took it down because I didn't feel like it was good enough for you guys. What's my thoughts on Dragapult Crobat? Crobat from Destined Rivals? Because if you're asking me that, I genuinely think that Crobat from Destined Rivals in a Dragapult... See, and I'm just hyper fixated on trying to get more than 200 views on any given video. I want to know why I can't get the attention. Maybe I'm gonna have to just do nothing but walls. Walls and stall for some reason are the ones that do really good on my channel. But so getting back to you, Shadow. How do I feel about it? I feel like those are liabilities. Ultimately, that's how I feel. I feel like it's not bad, but I don't think it's the best way to play Dragapult. That's what I feel. I feel like it's not bad, and I think people are going to play it and test it out, but ultimately, I think people are going to come back to Dragapult, Dusknoir, Budew, and Munkidori in those decks. That's what I think. And instead of running something like, I'm going to get to you in a second, Chef. Instead of doing something like Dark Energy, you can run a couple Luminous Energy with your 2 Munkidori that are in there. Replace one of the fires and one of the psychics to get the 2 in there. So it's ultimately like a 2/2/2 or a 3/3/2. I don't know how much people are running these days, but make it somewhere along those lines where it's more or less like more or less about that as far as consistency goes. And I think you'll find a lot more I think people will come back to Dragapult more than they would say Dragapult Crobat. But that's me. I know personally I would go with Dragapult and Dusknoir over Crobat every day. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of draw support with the Rockets. There's a lot of being able to find your Rockets Pokemon, which I think I like a lot. Rockets getting a lot of support, but ultimately, I think if you're running Dragapult, you want to lean into what makes Dragapult great right now. There might be something much further down the line, even after Destined Rivals, even after the 156. That's what Blazing White and something black. I don't know what they're called. But I that's what I think. I think even beyond that, we might get better stuff for Dragapult, but ultimately, Dragapult Dusknoir I think is the better option, personally. Now, I have thoughts on For the Win and For the Win Gaming. I'm not going to share them here. I can say this: I won't collab with him. I can say that. I have no interest in ever meeting him, and while I hope the very best for him, and I hope that, he said that he wanted some time off and to really kind of think things through, I hope that the very best for the guy. I really do. I hope he is mentally stable and mentally sound, and he's growing and learning, and I wish him the absolute best. He's not a guy that I personally would like to meet or be around. That's just me, though. Maybe I'm an asshole. I don't know. I'm going to see Porygon Z finding some success. I haven't seen it being played. I did watch Azul cover the Ethan's Typhlosion deck, and that looks like a lot of fun. I'm really into that. I watched Tord playing the Mewtwo, with the Rockets Mewtwo with the Rockets, what is it? Spidops. I think that one looks like a lot of fun. I don't think that there's anything wrong with either one of those. I don't know how I mean, obviously they were being played, but I think that was the day one. That both of those were day one coverages of that particular tournament of City League, and I don't know how far they went. I know at the time, Tord was 3-2, so they were in round 6. After round 6, he was 4-2. So I don't know how far he went with that. I don't know how good it is against everything else. Recently in Milwaukee, Raging Bolt won, which was awesome. That we didn't see another Gardevoir, of which again I do think it's one of the better decks in the format. But Gardevoir has always been prevalent. Our Guardy's always been there, and it's something you've had to watch out for, and it's always been strong, even before rotation. Especially before rotation, but even right after, people were very confused on how to play it, and I never once thought that it was going to fall out of grace. I thought it might fall down maybe tier lists wise, but I didn't think it was going to fall out of the meta or fall out of any sort of anything. I always thought that Guardy was going to be really strong, and it is. I've got 2 players at my locals that have decided to start building it and playing it. 3. Maybe 4. Like, genuinely, like, people are taking notice of it, and people are like, I have to play that now. A lot of them, sure, some of them are just meta followers, but also it helps to have those kind of people in your locals. That way you can have those people that you're constantly playing against some of the better decks in the format. You're constantly evolving and growing as a player, competitively at least. So we need some of those just net deckers or the net lists. So that's what I think, but I don't think I think Guardy's always been really good. I'm glad to see that Raging Bolt is getting more, but that's me. I'm a tank main temporarily until Shaman. So I love Tankathon. It's one of my favorite decks that I've ever put together. It's so good. It's so fast. It's so versatile. It's got so many different ways of playing, so many different ways of accelerating energy or not accelerating energy, growing your hand, not growing your hand. I think nothing walls it, which I think is awesome. I think it's Pulverizing Press is the card. Let me look at it. Find Tankathon. Yeah, Pulverizing Press. This attack's damage isn't affected by the effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So it doesn't care about Mimikyu. It doesn't care about anything else. It's one of my favorites. Hey, speaking of Nova Circuit, I think that's his personal channel down there. Carnage is his personal channel. Victory, you said that earlier you were looking into Frostlass Dragapult. Please go to Nova Circuit's channel. I need to pull him up real fast so I can show you guys whom I'm speaking of. Let me get back into that chat right there. Please go to Nova Circuit if you are not following him, if you're not subscribed to him. Nova Circuit on YouTube, he's a great guy. I cannot wait to play with him more and probably do another collab with him. He was fantastic during the Creators Clash. Go give him love and support, man. He's been awesome. He does do card giveaways on his streams, code card giveaways, I should say. So pop in and give him some love and support. I was going to do some, but I did not write them down in my notes, so I'm not doing that today. Thank you, Nova. You are fantastic. I'm enjoying you guys so much. Don't forget, though, we do have the team battles that's coming up the 24th. Just around the corner, believe it or not. But May 24th, it's going to be me and Chef Husky. It's going to be me and Chef Husky, and we have picked teams. Nova Circuit was going to be on my team. Totally understand. Not upset. Personal stuff comes up all the time. I love you, man. Totally understand. But in his place, we did get the Machamp King. We do have Professor Gnome. We've got Dr. Red, and we've got Discount Charizard on the team. Fantastic stacked team, and so incredibly easy to talk to with those guys. My internet was messing up, and they didn't judge me. I'm sure they couldn't hear me as well as I would have liked, but they were awesome. I absolutely loved all of those guys. So please go support them. Please give them all the love and support that you can. They're fantastic guys. And Red has been Dr. Red, CPU. Yeah, right. It's an awesome lineup for the 5v5. And here's the other thing. Chef has some really good guys too. The guy who won the creators cook-off, I think it was Jonas from the 1912 Titanic swim team. He's on the team. Ginge TCG, Totodile Gang, Shifu Stew, just an amazing lineup on his side. Very good guys. I love all of those guys too. I had a blast playing with them. Thank you, Chef. My team. I think my team is good. I think we picked the cards already. I'm gonna do a whole thing. If you haven't seen it, Chef Husky did do a whole video on it. Let me grab that. Right here. Make sure I do the copy paste correctly. If you haven't seen his video, he kind of explains it. He's going to show you what cards we got. But I feel like my team, we got together, we picked the cards that we thought would be best for each other or what we thought would be best for ourselves. It's going to be a bloodbath, but I think we're going to win. Now, to the people who are watching, the 6 of you guys that are here, if my team loses, and this is a promise, if my team loses, I am shaving every hair on my face. I will probably leave the eyelashes, mainly because I don't think those grow back the way like your hair regularly does. Bro, I remember that too, because I remember, so when we did the wheel recording, Chef didn't get my audio and I didn't hit record. I thought I did. Instead, what I did was in OBS, there's a spot under hit record that says open virtual camera, and that's the one I hit on accident. So the whole time I'm just sitting there talking to him, doing nothing. So we both did. We definitely both dropped the ball. I almost wanted to redo it, but we wouldn't have gotten the same results as when we did it organically. So not only the beard. If I lose, I'm shaving my entire head. All of this is gone. I'm shaving my eyebrows. I'm shaving inside my ears, inside my nose. I'm getting rid of the mustache, the beard. I'm going back to day one Magikarp. I'm going to be a level 1 baby Magikarp. So if I lose, I'm going to lose everything. I'm going all. I'm going all in. I'm giving you guys something to put on the line. Now, that being said, if we don't lose, if we win, if Chef loses, he's doing a proper face reveal. Not just him playing Legends Arceus, not doing an avatar. We are going to see the man, the myth, the legend, Chef Husky. And I fully intend on winning. So watch out for that. We might see him on his podcast he does with Shifu Stew. We might see him on one of my videos. We'll see what happens. But he will do a full face reveal, and I cannot wait to embarrass him. More than I've embarrassed myself the last couple of days. So I took down my Monday video because it was recording the audio from here, from another live stream, but the mix got weird. The mix got very weird. And so my voice was down, but the music was up, and I could not fix that. I downloaded an entire different software to try and fix that. I would love for him to throw for the face reveal. I mean, if you're part of Chef Husky's Discord, which I fully endorse, you should go join. For a while there, Chef Husky's Discord avatar was his face, but I don't know if he's changed it back yet. So maybe not. You might get a quick glimpse, but time is ticking to see if that's actually happened. But getting back, I downloaded an entire set of software to try and fix the mix and the audio. The moment I wasn't recruited, you lost. Boy, you can't even. Don't even start victory. Get out of here, nerd. Get out of here, nerd. But I tried to fix it. I could not fix it. I uploaded it anyway. And I think the very first comment on the video was the audio mix is off. And I was like, all right, yeah, no, you're right. So I took it down. I apologize. I actually would love to do a Chef Husky and Magikarp team battle for viewers. I think that would be really awesome. Victory, you're gonna have to choose. I'm gonna put it out there right now, Victory. You got to choose one of us. You actually have to pick your favorite, and it's not like with other parents. It's not like, it's not with your parents where it's like, I love all of my kids. No, you have to tell us which one you love more. I'm just saying. Just saying, you have to pick one of us. You have to tell us which one you like more. But I think viewers would be awesome. So I'm going to redo some of the Ends Purrloin games. I think that would be really fun. I love this deck anyway. I do have some thoughts about it, but let's go ahead and get into at least the first one and see how we do with Ends Purrloin. Yeah, we'll see how we do. Don't worry. In the actual video, I'll put some background music on. We just don't have background music in this one. Typically with this deck so far that I've learned, you kind of want to go second because you're somewhat easily able to get Purrloin up and rolling, and at very least let them... We are not stealing your ideas. Trust me. Trust me. Some of your ideas are really bad. I don't want to go into the ADP debate with you. But with this deck, you want to go second. You want to be able to hopefully get a Ends Purrloin up, and hopefully they play down their hand a lot. If they play down their hand enough, I think I'll get copyrighted for Limp Bizkit. Just throwing it out there, bud. No one said ADP. Well, I did, but it was to make fun of you, not necessarily to start this debate. Okay. Well, this is bad. This is very bad. We'll see what deck they're running. Hopefully it's not an actual Iono. Carp, you gotta choose one of us is better. Also, Carp, your ideas are bad. They are! Listen, he wants an ADP VMAX with a V-Star and GX ability. Like, these are bad ideas. They're just bad. They're just bad. And I'm tired of us not talking about it. We can start throwing some of this stuff away. Let's get the Squawkabilly in there. Okay, so I don't know what I did different. I didn't change any of my settings for this. So I don't know why it's different from the last time. It's probably just my internet. Getting rid of the trump card, sure. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. I don't hate Ends Purrloin here. Super Rod, it's fine. I don't mind getting put in. So the reason I'm only going to put back 2 is that we could end up getting an Ends PP up and adding that 1 to the Purrloin. Essentially is why I'm not getting rid of it. But we will go ahead and Squawk and Seize here. Okay, not at all what I was thinking. Petron's not bad. Ogie Doggie's not bad. We can... throughout live and locals, I alone am the win. What? I alone am the win one. Sure. His PP is always up, homies. It's big facts. Big facts. I'm pretty secure here. I don't know necessarily that I want to do the grabber. I would rather wait and find out. Say he goes and gets a Archaludon or he gets something like that. He didn't put it down, so I feel like I'm okay here. Monkey going down is fine. I'm not going to worry about it. It should be okay. It should be okay. So this will go get the... Oh, it'll go get 2 Zacian. I don't know that I would have. Nest Ball. Okay. 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 That might be something to also include in here. I don't think I did. Let me open it up. That hair is not beautiful. It looks like a couple of ant legs stapled to my head sometimes. I'm starting to bald, boys. It's starting to go away. Starting to get older. Ends Purloin. Let me open this up. I do not play it. That is actually something that could be played in here. The beard, yes. No, the beard is like my only redeeming quality, in all honesty. Like, the beard is like the only thing that makes me attractive. If I'm being honest with you, it's like the only thing that really kind of sets me apart. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we've got the research. I don't mind the mochi here. Let's nest ball. We can at very minimum, we can get the Mew. The Mew's not bad here. Let's use grabber. We'll put that down there. That's fine. And then we can professor's research. Okay. Ends PP up. Energy is fine. Binding mochi onto the Okie Dogie. Still looking for viewers for your team. The beard is like one of my few things. I still can't grow facial hair. My 10-year-old son has. I something feels like I want to doubt that, but also at that same time, like, I could see it. I could see something like that happening. Yeah, we'll do thieving swipes here. It's 70. It's okay though. Do I want to get rid of their draw support, or do I want to get rid of the scrambles? Because if I get rid of the scramble... No, we get rid of draw support. We always get rid of draw support. Scramble switch is only going to put the other one up, and I'm not worried about that. Hairless one. I hope not. I'm trying not to. You know what, Spencer? You can get out of here. I don't know if I'd say attractive. Boy, don't even make me start. You over there looking... Nah. My shiny form is having no hair. You're not entirely wrong. I'll say that. You're not entirely wrong. Yeah, we throw Mew here is fine. And we've got the ends PP up. Okay. So, I think we Janine here. I think that's fine. One and one, we're good. We can go ahead and pop that down. That's fine with me. Yeah, I think at this point we just kind of accept. I don't think he's got the KO, so yeah, we should be fine. As far as energy, he doesn't have any energy, so even if he does Arcaludon, he's going to have to get a lot more energy involved. So I think we're fine. I think we're okay. I do want to say, and I can't show the picture because I would never do that to my best friends, but two of my very best friends and part of my testing group that go to my locals and everything, they just had their baby. So huge congratulations to Katie and Tyler on baby Megatron. He is my best friend forever and ever. So huge congratulations on that. I'm so happy for you guys. You guys don't even know. We can subjugating chains here and bring up that Okie Dogie. And with this, we can go ahead and, unfortunately, we don't have a lot, but we do have that extra. We do have the other dark energy to start taking KOs. Yes, so his name is not actually Megatron. Again, I will not expose my best friend's baby's name on a public forum like this, but Spencer and I, as part of our testing group, have named him Baby Megatron. He is awesome. He's doing very well. They finally went home. Very healthy family, and I'm so proud of them, and I love them to death. So, huge shout out to them. We've got the Fez. Good. Yes, draw cards. Yes. I don't... Okay, Arcaludon comes down the 2 energy, so he does have potentially the knockout here. He does potentially have knockout. potentially has knockout. He's going to need to find either another energy, or he's going to need to find the Hop's headband or choice band. Is that what it is? Hop's choice band? He's going to need to find something here. Or hits me with a scramble switch, and this is 220. 220, 230, 240. That's still not KO. Okay, that's still not KO. Don't hate that. Okay, there's a grabber. Let's throw the grabber out. See what we get here. We can put that. Let me put that Archaladon back there, bud. Let me put that Archaladon back there, bud. Let's see. I should have looked. Let me throw this down. Let me get the Munkidori back. Yeah. Munkidori down. This saves us here. No, we'll do it from here. This saves us here. It saves us from knockout, forces him to have stuff, and then we just go ahead and Craze Chain. Does get the knockout. Did not have the Archaladon. We put that back. So that's good. And then we've got Boss's Order and Okie dokie. Okay. All right. See what we've got. Magikarp cosplay at locals stream. I don't do cosplay. I did one cosplay. I did one cosplay when I was younger. I cosplayed King Ox in his like overalls. I think it was from Super or was it from GT, where he was wearing a pink shirt. That's actually really important. Is it? Yeah, that's actually really. I don't remember which one. I mean, I guess it's not technically important, but it's important. But I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of them. But that's the only cosplay I've ever done, and I don't know, for something like it just felt like it was such a I'm not saying that cosplay is not worth it, but it felt like, for me, it felt like cosplay is too much of a money sink for the recognition. Like, and don't get me wrong, there are many very popular male ones, but like, okay, so pink one is from Super. So yes, I played as King Ox. I went and cosplayed, but like, it just feels like such a money sink, and there's not enough like give back for me to like really feel the passion. It costs so much to go to a con anyway, so for me, I'm not really worried about it. I would rather play Pokemon and go to regionals and stuff like that. Oh, well, we'll go ahead and Boss's Order. We'll bring him up. We'll go ahead and Subjugating Chains. And we will just swing for knockout. There you go. Ends Purloin. Another Machination and the Research. I almost feel like 3 Machinations are... I do not think I am pretty enough to do cosplay. Now, that being said, I think I could probably pull off Madoka Magic Girls. I could probably pull that off. I definitely think I probably could pull off Rem from ReZero. I think I would make a very cute bunny maid, maybe, or do like one of the, I don't know what they're called. What are the bunny people from Final Fantasy? Spencer will know what that is. I don't know if anybody else plays Final Fantasy, but like Final Fantasy 14. Oh, hey, we just got one right off the top. And then we get, okay, an Innsrush Ram. Rim is best girl. A lot of people like Rim. I don't know that I'm particularly a fan, but I don't hate Rim either. A lot of people love ReZero, and I just could not Diva. I could not get into ReZero. I couldn't. But I'm also kind of an older fan. Don't be wrong, I do, and I like Attack on Titan. I love, some of the newer ones like Jujutsu Kaisen and Mob Psycho 101. I like a lot of these ones. I think they're really fun. I mean, I personally I like One Punch Man over Mob Psycho. I don't ask me why. I just do. If I had to pick one of my favorite anime, it would definitely be Baki. Just the whole series of Baki. I love tournament arcs. I love fighting anime. So like Baki is one of my favorites. But I'm also a big fan of. See, I knew. How'd I know Victory's gonna start losing his mind when I said Baki? but I like Fist of the North Star. I like Desert Punk, Sergeant Frog. I like a lot of those older anime just because they feel better. They feel more intact. Maybe they're more derivative and they're more, they're easier to understand because they've got a much more simplistic storyline, but I prefer older anime. That's just me. Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, Big O, pretty much anything from the Toonami series, or was on Toonami, probably gets my vote. There's probably some nostalgia bias there, I'll admit, but I grew up those, and I really enjoy those. That being said, I'm not a huge fan of all of the Gundam series. Gundam Wing, very, very, very much so, yes. G Gundam, very much so, yes. But if we go back to like 8-7, or we go back with, even back further than that to the original series, or the one with the unicorn Gundam and stuff like that's all too much for me. Your chef, Jesus, you're gonna catch some hate. My favorite anime is Caillou. Well, there's a lot to unpack there, chef. There's a lot to unpack there, I will admit. I don't know how to feel about that, genuinely. With this deck, like I said, though, we typically want to go second. We went first last game, but we typically want to go second because um, we can sometimes get the Purloin off, and then we're immediately putting them on the back foot. Ashura, Hajime no Impo, Transformers, Beast Wars, like from when I was a kid, Beast Wars, or what are we talking here, kid? One Piece, Prime, I didn't think that was an anime. Beyblade, sure. Baki, sure. Ninjago, I mean, I'll take Ninjago. I think that's good. Quintesimal Quintuplets, I've never seen that one. Okay, no, okay. If it's Beast Wars 1996, we're good. Solid choice. Solid gold. I think we have to go town store here. At least put it down, grab her to see what they've got. We can throw the Argalodon away. They've got Boss, Turo, and Switch. That doesn't help them much. I don't want to get rid of this Unfair Stamp or the Janine, or really the Boss, because we only run... How many Boss do we run? Boss, 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 Boss. We only run the one Boss. I don't know that I want to get rid of it, but I have to do something here. Okay. So we at least got a lot of stuff rolling here. We can get rid of this, and yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of Mew to get ourselves to the Petch. Let's see. God dang, yeah. We're gonna have to get rid of this Janine, which really does kind of hurt us. We do need Janine. Okay. We know they don't have anything. We can throw this one away and grab those. almost need... We need to start loading up Monkey Dory. Or excuse me, not Monkey Dory, Okie Dokie. Town store here is good. Because we can get this and get the Okie Dokie running. We know they don't have anything with the grabber. I don't know that... They had 2 boss, a Turo, and a switch, so I don't want a meddling memo in them. We're actually pretty good here. Solid. Not going to worry about it. Quintessimo Quintuplets is peak. What's it about? I've never even heard of that one. See, that's the thing. I never think about Beast Wars until I see it. Now, I think it was not Short Circuit. What was the one? And maybe Chef, you'll remember this, but it was a bad CGI animation compared to today. But I'm actually with you, Chef. You're not alone. Digimon was my favorite anime, and I still think the anime for Digimon is far superior. I do, and I'm not afraid to say it. We can... Yeah, we can drop that there. I don't want to use that yet. The grabber doesn't need to be used. We're good. But what was the... Chef, again. Chef or anybody else who is our age, 35-ish. What was the show called where it was, like... Gigabyte? Was it? It was the show, but it was bad CGI. It was on Cartoon Network. I don't think it was Short Circuit. Short Circuit, for some reason... I'm going to have to look it up, but I'm playing. I can't look it up yet. We can go ahead and do another town store. Binding Mochi is good here. I don't hate the nest ball for... I don't hate the nest ball for the other Okie Dokie. We're going to need it eventually. Don't like the filler. Oh, of X and Y? It was fine. Let's see. That was part of... Okay, so they still have 2 boss. They no longer have the Turo, so they have 2 boss and a switch in hand. Or did they play the switch? They did not play the switch. Okay. We're good. We can end our turn here. Reboot. Thank you, Chef. Yes, talking about Reboot. Reboot was also peak. I haven't watched much of the anime past, like, Indigo League. Unfortunately, I haven't. But I don't know that I agree with you on Pokemon having a bunch of filler episodes. I don't know about right now. I know that a lot of people actually really like right now. Like, they really enjoy right this second. We can throw Binding Mochi here. Zerosic. We're going to make him get rid of 2. We're going to make him get rid of 2, and then we're going to get rid of 1. Okay, they got rid of a boss and a hop. That's fine. I think Grabber here's fine. Okay, Scramble, Switch, and Switch. I feel like getting rid of the Scramble Switch now is good. Boss, just kind of... We're fine with Boss. We can then go ahead... Subjugating Chains. Bring up the Purloin. I want to memo them later, but what we can do here is we can Thieving Swipes. And we can get... Oh, wait. It puts it at the bottom of the deck. I mean, either way... Yeah, we'll get rid of the Scramble Switch just because it's energy manipulation. I don't want them to have that. If we're talking about like what is good filler and what series has good filler itself, I feel like stuff along the lines of... Okay. But I feel like Dragon Ball has really good filler, but also... I gotta admit, like, Sergeant Frog, just... Okay, go watch Sergeant Frog. It's so good. It's more slice of life and it's more comedy, but I promise you, even the filler episodes are peak anime. I promise you. Sergeant Frog is the best. Uh, sure, we'll hit this. I would agree with that as well. I really would. Last Airbender, but Last Airbender is always good no matter what it is, personally. And then, yeah, we can get it back later, or we can do something else. This is much better. Okay. We add this here, and we can go ahead and purloin. You don't get to have an. I mean, Arven's not bad, but I feel like Iono, giving them Iono gives them too many cards. Giving them Iono is too many cards. Last Airbender is one of my favorites. Even Korra had really good filler episodes too, though. Like Legend of Korra also had really good episodes. Some people would say because it was on Nickelodeon and it was done by like a mostly an American studio, that like technically Last Airbender's not anime, but they would be wrong, and they're allowed to be wrong. I I don't know about that, bud. I don't know about that, Victory. But I love that you guys are commenting. Like, holy shit, I love the engagement. Keep it up. See, that's what I said. Last Airbender has always qualified as an anime. Like, why would it not? See, if he goes and gets... Okay, so he went and got a Nest Ball. Do they run Mew? Do they run Mew is the question. They don't run Mew. Okay. Putting a Nest Ball, though, that's fine. Town Store. We obviously throw this here. What does he get off of Nest Ball is the question. What does he get off of Nest Ball? I mean, we've got him in top deck mode. This keeps it here. Do I want any of that? I don't know. I've only got 15 cards. Fuck it. We'll do this. We'll throw the Nest Ball back on the bottom of the deck and see where we go from here. See, it should. Last Airbender has always been an anime as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so we have to be careful with this. Whatever it wasn't good. We can Subjugating Chains here into Ogie Dogie. And we can go ahead and just swing for knockout. See, even the one female in my fandom would also say that it quantifies as an anime. Now, do we want to have the debate? I personally, I can't say that it is, but like one of my favorite shows, one of my favorite TV shows, and I highly recommend it to everyone, is the... Whew, I'm going to tell you right now. Star Wars The Clone Wars is one of the best TV cartoon shows ever, and I cannot recommend it enough. It must be said. It must be acknowledged. Let's throw this. Let's throw this here. Let's throw that there. That's not bad. We've got the Purloin for later and 2 PP up, so we're pretty happy with that. I'm not going to worry about it, but we can go ahead and Chain Craze and knock this out. A Zorosic does not help us at all. Hammer In does get the knockout here. Flip on Power Rangers. That's not a bad thing. I don't know why you got the smile, the frowny face, man. Like Power Rangers, like especially with like Zordon and stuff like that. Power Rangers was peak when I was a kid. Like it was absolute cinema. It really was. It was absolute cinema. A Monkey Dory. Don't have... let's throw this down. Like I said, we got the PP ups here. How many energy do we have? So we'll have 2 left. That's fine. Yeah. Let's throw this there, because they might have gotten something off of that that I don't want them to have. And then... with this, we've got 12, though 7, we 5 left. Did we use... what did we use? Our Janines are gone. Our Countercatcher's gone. 2 of our binding mochis, so all of our binding mochis are gone. Our Grabber, we have 1 left somewhere. I almost don't want to get rid of this Countercatcher. Yeah, I'm okay with Thieving Swipe here. Yeah, we get rid of the Ultra Ball. It forces them to use that Arven for the Ultra Ball, so it doesn't really hurt us as bad as you might think. I'm okay with him having Postwick, because right now Postwick isn't doing as much as you might think. We're okay with this Ends Purloin going down. Okay, Earthen Vessel. Okay. He'll throw that on, okay, the other Duraludon. How many do we have? They have 1 energy. That's fine. He knocks us out. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, we throw another Ends Purloin here. I think that's fine. Hopefully we get an energy. We do not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I don't think I need a whole lot here, but I do need those energies as fast as possible. Yeah, we'll throw this all away. Okay, we've got the Night Stretcher. We'll add this here, and we can go ahead and Thieving Swipe. You do not get to have your Fez. You can have the energy. I don't care about that, but you don't get to have your Fez. Oh, MXC? Most Extreme Elimination Challenge? Oh, bro, you guys are missing out on some of the best that Spike Television ever had to offer. Highly recommend it. You need to go see it. It's fantastic. Okay, so we throw this here. Let's see. With this, 140. Okay, so it does help itself. So it's 140, 170, 200. Okay, hang on. Yeah, we throw this here. Ends Purloin is fine. We can get rid of all of this. Let's look at what's in our deck. Okay. We don't have much time left, so we got to get going. There's nothing anyway, so we can Subjugating Chains here. He has nothing. And we can... did we attach for turn? I can't remember. Did we attach for turn? I want to say we attached for turn onto Okidogi. Sure. Yeah, we've got a Dark Energy. Okay. Of course. The top deck. Damn. That sets him up. More than likely, that sets him up for everything he needs. That should be an Archaludon coming down. Guaranteed that's an Archaludon coming down. What'd I tell you? Now, that being said, I don't know that... So there, essentially, it's Takeshi's Castle is one of the. Okay, this actually gets the knockout. I did not see that coming. Wait, why was that so much? Let me read it, stupid. 230. Extra helpings. Choice. Oh, he put post wake. That's why I didn't see that. Okay. I did not see the post wake. That sucks. It sucks a lot. Do not have the win here. He's got the win. Yeah, he's got the win here no matter what we do. Well, damn it. If I had done it right, I could have moved this 30 here. 60. No, it still doesn't get it. Never mind. We're good. I'm going to let him have this one. I'm going to let him have this one. I mean, so how do we feel about B-stars? Because I'm not going to say I hate that. Yeah, he got his one. We're good. I'm not worried about it. Pyro wants to battle, huh? Okay. CGI can really mess with some people. Like the way things are animated in CGI. Because like, what was another one that I didn't particular like? I don't like the Kang. Beast. Shut up, nerd. Chef Husky. Shut up, nerd. All right, let me go with Pyro. You sent me a challenge, sure. Let's go. Kings of Sidonia was great except for the animation. That one, yeah, I would agree with that. JoJo's has kind of started to get that way too. What's the one? It's like a fighting anime like Baki, but it's is it Ashura? Asura, something like that. I wasn't a fan of that either because of the animation style. Like, I don't necessarily need to have like a, yeah, Kengan Ashura. Like, not my favorite. Not my favorite. Don't like the like. I'm sure it's good. It's just I don't like the animation style. Sure, we can throw Ends Purloin down. That'll work for me. Okay, now give me, well, something. Let me throw this there. Man, I hate doing that, but we've got to do it the right way. Purloin, monkey. Okay. Nest ball here. Way of the house husband. I have not seen that one yet. I'll admit, I have not seen that one yet. We need to get Okie Dokie started. Yeah, we'll end our turn. See, so here's the thing. I don't think I think it's almost the way things are animated and how smooth they are absolutely affects everything. If it's not animated correctly, if it's not smooth and it feels choppy, people just aren't going to like it. I don't think that's inherently good or bad. I think that's just a truth. Being honest, I just think that's a truth that we have to, that a lot of people don't contend with. Some of them just suck, and it's okay that they suck. Throw this there. Night Stretcher. See, the thing is with this deck against Diplin, Applin, is that no matter what we do, we're kind of stuck. But we can at least make it so that things are okay for us. What is Okie dokie? Oh, okay, fighting. Yeah, at the very least, we can do this. So try to slow him down a little bit. Not maybe a lot, but a little bit. See, I feel like I'll say this about Demon Slayer, it feels too polished. Does that make sense? It's too pretty. It's too perfect. There's not, it feels like it's just not necessarily corporatized. It just feels too perfect. Demon Slayer, I mean, it's good, but it feels, at least art style wise, feels too perfect. It feels too clean. And I'm not gonna lie, the story is I'm sorry, but the story's mid. The story is mid, and you guys know it's mid, and I'm tired of not talking about it. That's not a thing. I'm calling it how it is. Sorry. Attack on Titan it was too slow to start, and then it just tapered off, and I wasn't a fan. It got almost too much involved in itself, if that makes sense. Like, it got too much into itself that I couldn't. I can't. So, yes, a simple story does not make it bad, but because of the simple story, it's not great. Does that make sense? Like, because of how simple it is, it's not great either. Oh, because I took one, that's why. Okay, here we go. Getting somewhere. Um, how many did we use so far? We have 3. Don't necessarily need to do anything else with that. Oh, so we can super rod here. Don't have anything else that I want to do, so we'll just go ahead and unfair stamp you. I have no clue what you're talking about, but sure, bud. Sure. That's why I hate Demon Slayer. It's not that it's too polished. It's not that the story is super mid. It's not that for some reason 2020 blew it up to proportions that it had one of the greatest US launchings as a movie for anime since I don't know. That now hold on, Chef, you're cooking here, but I would absolutely agree. I would absolutely agree. Um, sure, we'll grab her here. I mean, he can go get what he wants, so it's not a big deal. So sure, you can have that. This deck just beats us. There's nothing I can do about it. This deck just beats us. So it's like, sure, whatever. So I'll let him have it. I'll let him play. I'll let him have his fun and feel like he's a big man. He's playing a deck that he absolutely bodies and destroys. So Metal Greymon, I would argue that like Garurumon bodies Charizard, and I'm pretty sure Garurumon's like Ice type. Throwing that out there. I'm pretty sure. What do you mean you can't back me on this one? Of course you can, because it's true. So I remember Yokai Watch early on. I do. I do remember Yokai Watch. And I gotta say that I don't know if it's great. See, I can't get behind you on that one. I can't get behind you on that one. Sure. Those are words that were spoken. that Garurumon is a vaccine type. Sure, sure. Those are words that were spoken at one point. We can grab her here. The very minimum helps Mew get us stuff. I'm telling you guys, you're not listening. Go watch Sergeant Frog. Peak. Go watch Sergeant Frog. You'll understand what I mean. Invincible, like Invincible from on Amazon, because that is a fantastic cartoon. That is so good. Invincible is fantastic. One of my favorite shows right now. And I don't get to watch it enough, but like, yeah. Okay, you've never seen Sergeant Frog, so you don't know. Go watch Sergeant Frog. You'll understand. So, no. I disagree with you on that. Invincible is not an anime. Invincible is a cartoon show. It's adult animation, I'll give you that, but it is a cartoon. Yeah, none of this matters to me. What's wild about it? What's wild about it? You guys are gonna get me kicked off of fucking YouTube. with all this peak anime. You guys are literally going to get me like, homie. I mean, don't get me wrong. No publicity is bad publicity, but also calling Family Guy anime. Whew, I'm about to make some otakus real upset. If you don't know, you should, but drink some water. It's good for you. Drink some water. Instead of yelling about Family Guy being an anime, drink some water. Boy, you guys are gonna get me in trouble with a lot of people. Hopefully, you guys turn me into the next Asmongold with all these hot takes on anime. Hopefully, you guys turn me. I mean, it was decent. There was nothing I could do. Your deck just absolutely destroys Ins Purloin. There's being able to search out any card that you want at any time. There's nothing I can do about it. That's pure and simple. It's what it is. My deck is designed to make you in top deck, put you in top deck mode, put you in a disadvantageous state. And for cards and decks like Iono, for decks like that one, there's nothing you can really do about it. When you're able to go get whatever card you want, there's nothing you can do. I didn't do anything there, Victory. So you just chill, all right? Just chill on that for a minute. What is anime? How about you try winning? Okay, first off, Chef, why don't you get in here? All right, go ahead and challenge me to a duel. Which honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, Yu-Gi-Oh better anime than Pokemon, hands down, better anime. Dumb as shit, but way better anime and way better animated. A much more iconic art style. Couldn't hear me through the breathing, sure. I will say that. Like Yu-Gi-Oh, no, Ninjago doesn't have anything on Yu-Gi-Oh. Just flat out doesn't have anything on Yu-Gi-Oh. At least the anime. The anime. Is there a game around Ninjago, or is it just Lego sets that are Ninjago? Why am I 35 talking about Ninjago and Bakugan? I'll tell you why. Because I'm a giant nerd, and I center in this particular aura. You want to go first? No. Okay. Um, this gets us. Actually, this doesn't. Okay. Yeah. We can deal with this pretty easily, actually. Hopefully he plays down his hand a lot, but we should be okay. So okay, but is Ninjago a game like Bakugan? Because because Bakugan, or was it Beyblades? No, Beyblades is the tops. That one's just a thing. Like you just spin it and try to hit each other, and then you end up getting angry, and you take the actual top and start throwing it at your cousin. That's what that is. Has games and a movie with a live action? Really? We can grab her here. That's fine. You get to go away, Dracloak. Here we'll do this and go get the Squawk. We'll do this and go and get the Purloin. We'll secret this and this. Because Bakugan was like little balls that like would like you threw out tiny little balls that's supposed to have like it's kind of so it's kind of like Pokemon, but the balls themselves were the monsters, and then like they hit the ground, they become like this big evil monster thing, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. We attach. We attach. We subjugating chains. We get rid of this Budew easily. Mew here. We can hold off. I think this is okay. And we can get rid of the one thing that they might need. Ultra Ball. Okay, so they're going to get something else off the top, but this makes it harder for them to do that. Yeah, I think Bakugan was one where like it was kind of like that, but okay. So there are marbles that transform into monsters, and the fun fact: the original series got canceled due to lawsuit saying it was. I mean, I could understand why, especially in like, so like especially in Japan where they have their copyright laws are way more strict than ours, like 10 times more strict than our copyright. It's way, way more strict. I can understand why Bakugan got canceled because of those reasons. I totally understand why that happened. Like, no questions. Totally understand why that happened. Okay, so let me go all the way up. Hang on 2 seconds. Shadow, if you're still here, playing against Zard Dreepy or Zard Dragapult. Let's see. Do I want to get rid of anything? I don't think I want to get rid of anything. We can throw a Zerosic down. This is fine. Kind of force them into a position that they don't want to be in. This helps out next turn, so we're fine. We go up 1. Yeah, I'm actually okay, and then we're going to bring them down to 2 cards, so that makes it even harder for them to play. Let's see. We can go ahead and get rid of... Because if they get another Charizard, the candy, off the top... I mean, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen, but we're going to get rid of this rare candy, because that makes Charizard a dead card, and we can potentially get rid of Charmander next turn. It's a Pecharunt. That is not Charmander next turn. And we'll throw Mew up. I don't think that's a bad call. There's 8 of you guys. Wow. I am not that important, I promise you. But thank you guys for showing up. I do appreciate that. I do. I really do. Why would you switch here? Why wouldn't you just Budew Itchy Pollen? Unless you've got Duskull? Do you have the Duskull? Or not Duskull, the Dusclops? Why would you save Budew? Is the question I have for you. If it rhymes, it must be true. Okay, Purloin, perfect. Ends PP up. Drop that there. We can retreat into Ends Purloin. At the park, watching you while ducks are around my feet. Look, here's the thing. If you are touching grass, and don't be wrong, I love that you're watching me, bud. I really do. Enjoy the outdoors, because it is far more important than anything I've got going on. Genuinely. We can go ahead and get rid of the Charizard now. Another basic dark energy. That's fine, because we'll put that to the Okidogi. We will use our boss's order to bring up the Charmander, or they'll take it out of there. This is what the deck is supposed to do. Make it harder on you to play the game, and then you just kind of give up, and then we win. Okay, so I'm done with ends purloin. That's plenty of data. That's plenty to show off. So we'll go to a different one. I think I'm going to do Shen Pao next. And we get the Copper Raja, we get the Regice, and a Belly Bolt. I'll take that. Okay, you want 1v1. Okay. Pyro, hang on. Because Pyro's got me in a challenge. So I'm going to take the challenge. I'm going to take the challenge. And I am going to do... What am I going to do? I'm going to play King Gambit. He's already... Okay, never mind. Unexpected error. Go ahead. Nope. No, for some reason it showed that he was challenging, but it wasn't. I don't know what that was. So yeah, I don't know. Or I should say, excuse me, Victory, go ahead. Got the deck list. Okay, so Pyro, this is the deck list that you ran against me? Is this the one that against the Purloin? Yeah, okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready, go ahead and send it to me, bud. I'm good for the challenge. Okay. Wacky. I mean, it looks like it's a regular. It looks like it's fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I think four bug catching sets wild, especially since you're only running 6 energy. I'd probably leave it at 3. I think 4 is a little wild. Jacques not bad. Maximum belt to help out with damage, because that's at that point it's 300 damage, so that's not terrible. Let's see. I'm gonna go against you. You know what? We'll throw the Tinkaton at you. That's what we'll do. You like Iono so much, I'm gonna give you an Iono coin. How about that? Yeah, I don't hate the list, Pyro. I don't hate the list. If you guys are concerned, if you guys are new, consider joining the Discord. Since you're already hitting, so here's what I would suggest. And I don't hate the Kieran because of the switching option, but if you really want to go to a higher level with it, it would be my suggestion to run. Yeah, that's what I thought I was going to end up facing. It would be my suggestion to run maybe the black belt. How many Kieran are you running? Sure, I'll take 2 cards. I like 2 cards. Well, that wasn't exactly what I thought I was going to get, but all right. Okay, here we go. There's a Tink. I'll take that. Mesa Goza here. Okay, I got that. We're good there. I know I'm going to get stun locked, so we can start this process. Yeah, we can start this process. So black belt wouldn't be bad in this. How many Kieran do you run? Just the 1 Kieran? Just the 1 Kieran. I would even potentially go with 2, but 1 should be fine. There's enough in this. Yeah, plus boss. Have you thought about... Okay, you've got the 1 counter catcher, 1 boss. It's not bad. Brock's scouting's not bad either. Yeah, I think all of it. You got the switch, so yeah, I think all of that's fine. I don't see why that would be an issue at all. We don't need any of those. Throw that down. Okay, we got another tank like that. Taps, that's right. Let me hit the Mesagoza here. Also like to do tank. If he gets rid of Fez, I'm fine. I'm not worried about it. Are you gonna? So Pyro, I don't know if you're still here, but Pyro, if you're still here, are you gonna? Are you showing up Friday for League? Did he get? Did he? He got tails. Okay. Yeah, are you showing up for League on Friday, Pyro? Okay, no big deal. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. I'm not gonna get upset. Let's go ahead and Mesagoza. This is pretty wild. I'll admit this is pretty wild. Um, yeah, I don't hate that. Can drop that there and end our turn. Just letting you know now, Victory, if you're still listening, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trainer cards in my hand. So you're more than welcome to swing for really big damage. Get it, girl. You're good. That we can go ahead and throw that tank there. I should not be hitting this many heads. I'll tell you right now. I should not be hitting this many heads. We can throw that there. And yeah. Go ahead and end our turn. Totally okay with this. Not gonna worry about this at all. Oh no. Our table. It's broken. Zagoza. Let's go ahead and get a Dunsparce. Throw that down there. I don't mind that. We can also throw that there. Throw that there. And we'll go ahead and end our turn. Got to get down to 3, huh? Well, we can get rid of these. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of these. I don't mind that being there. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Need that. We can get rid of that. Can we get rid of this? If we're getting rid of that, we can keep this. Yeah, it sucks, but I'm not worried about it. The roastic hit us hard, but we got this. Not worried about it. Okay, so let's throw this down. This is the one where it fails. Never mind. We're good. So we are definitely going to get this. We can do that. We can throw this here. And we will runaway draw. Okay. Yeah, we can. Until I do it. Sure, we'll throw that up there. 6. Okay, the gravity gemstone doesn't hurt my feelings none. The energy search does help. And we get that. Don't hate that, actually. Get the Mesagoza? Why not? Try it out. Tails. statistically, it's already way past time for that to happen, so I'm not worried about it. We'll do the brutal swing. Hey, there you go. There's a Badoo gone. Okay, Great Ball. We're not worried about that. Let's see. Pokemon wise. Okay, yeah. See. How you gonna do it, bud? Because I get the feeling we're about to see a boss. No, we're not. Okay. Tragic. Okay, got the Dunsparce. Let's hit the Mesagoza. Okay, now we get to look at our deck. Okay, we got 2 there, 1 there. We've got some stuff. Yeah, we've got some stuff. We're okay. I'm not worried about it at all. Let's get that Dunsparce out, though. Let's hit that brutal swing. Just a 10. That's okay, though. Okay, now you're back. Good to know. Welcome back. Please get rid of that rare candy, buddy. Here's the thing. Watch this. I'm gonna tell you, everybody that's watching now. There's only 2 of you. Everybody that's watching now. Let me tell you something. If and probably when he does beat me, he is going to go ballistic and he is going to get belligerent and he's going to get rowdy. And I'm telling you something. Yeah, it's going to get annoying real quick. And we get the Dunsparce. Not going to hurt my feelings any, actually. Do we get the extra, though? No, we don't. We don't get an extra card. Dunsparce down. So we're going to +2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. With that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's not bad. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should hit for plenty. Here, what we do is we get this. Okay. Okay. See, now this is where he attaches a energy and swings for really big damage. Ice Stretcher, there it is. There's the energy. So bad. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get these. Let's get this. Give me that. Give me that, girl. Give me that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can absolutely play that. I would rather play this to see if we get it first. Okay, so we're gonna have to play a card out of hand. That's okay. Because if we play this, we get. We have one gone already? We don't. So we can at least put that one back in our hand. Yeah, leave it this way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got plenty. We'll go ahead and big hammer. So now he has to have both the Bennett and another energy, and if he gets both of those, he wins. That's fine. He only needs 2 cards to really win, so if he has them, he has them. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Had him the whole time. He's going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 6. Yeah, plenty. But watch. Watch what happens. Watch down in there in the comments. Watch how he's going to start gloating. Just watch. GG's, buddy. GG's. I think I'm going to go with Shin Pao for a second and start playing some other stuff. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, the dog started moving. Hang on. Might be in trouble. I have to go feed the dog. This deck does want to go first, though. Shin Pao does want to go first because we've got plenty of evolving to do, and evolving is very important here. So hopefully they give us first, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we're going second. That's okay, because we have a contingency plan for this. I mean, I played a deck that I love. As long as you love the deck you play, it doesn't matter what your meta and what your local says, personally. Fuck the locals. Play what you want to play what's fun, play what you enjoy. That's more important than anything else. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this out. We need this. We also need this for that and that. Oh, shit. We don't have... This is going to be... this is an auto loss. We don't have any... Yeah, this is auto loss. We don't have any of our backs, of our Frigibacks. This is just straight up, we can't win. Both of our Frigibacks are prized. And the Arctibacks, for that matter. Now that I'm looking at it. There's nothing we could do. I'm surprised, Victory. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised because I fully anticipated you trying to be a smartass and be one of those guys that's like, I beat you, haha, I win. So congratulations, bud. I was sitting here talking shit and I was wrong. I'll admit I was wrong. Yes, Victory. He wants to battle you. We can do this. This isn't terrible. More than likely not Victory. But I believe, but you guys are both in the Discord, so you guys can swap in the Discord. Why? Is it just because it blows it out? Because that wouldn't surprise me if it was blowing out the volume. Although I've got it set to where it's not supposed to, like, it's literally metered to where it's not supposed to do that. Okay, let's throw this up there. Let's get one of these and one of these. No, I need this. And then we can add this. Get rid of this. Let's get this. This is fine. Throw this there. Nest ball's fine. We can get this. Or the hyper blower, which forces the switch if they do have the if they had the what am I thinking? Fuck it, we need 6 cards. So if they had the Flareon, we kind of force that. Not bad, I guess. Shivery Chill here. So this next turn, what we want to do, when you started playing, you were expecting the Iono fanboy, but instead was no. I think I've always seen you with Marnie on that deck, haven't you? You've always had Marnie on that. I figured you would try to play the Raging Bolt Iono. That's what I thought you might want to play because it's new and it's what your meta is, or at least it's better into your meta. So I figured you would want to try that more, but I wasn't really expecting one thing or the other. As far as like characters go, I wasn't thinking one thing or the other. Okay, Terra Orb. Flareon down. Does he have the... Yeah, yeah. I know that you've been running the Iono Raging Bolt much, much more. And I figured that's what you would be doing. Now he's got to have the Crystal in hand for this to work. Okay, he's got Crystal in hand, which gives him at least 130, gives him energy. Oh, no, I don't think Iono Raging Bolt is bad. I do think that if you're going to play Raging Bolt competitively, it is probably smarter. It is probably smarter to play so I want this, and I mean, I guess anything will do. Sure, we'll throw that down. And then we can go ahead and Squov. Get the Rev Room. Get that started. See, and Banette's not bad. I don't think it's bad. I think people probably underestimated, but I don't think it's bad. Okay, there's three. Okay. We can get rid of this. Okay, so we've got an Arctibax. Night Stretcher gets us what? We kind of don't need anything right this second. And then we're going to go get our... yeah, we're going to be fine. Unfortunately, this Chen Pao does go down, and that makes it very hard on us. Yeah, yeah. Bolt with knocked out is the better play. Not just because we saw it at Milwaukee Regional winning, I just think it is the better play. I think it's a much better... it's a more consistent deck than Iono Bolt. Okay, Hydreigon. Has some pretty cool partners for it. Meaning what? Like, what are you planning? Okay, Psychic. And then I'm guessing he'll just take another 130. Yeah. Which, not worried about at all. This should get all of Hydreigon up and running, would be my guess. Yep. Select your prize cards, bud. We're good. Okay, Chen Pao up. We're good here. And we've got the backs. We're good with that. Drop here. Play here. Night Stretcher for an energy. And then we can room. Okay. We can then do this. Get rid of this. And get rid of that. Need it right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Two, 3. Yeah, we just get rid of everything here. We can drop that. I would like... I think I would like that for next turn. Yeah, I like that for next turn. And then this one, we can go ahead and 1, 2, and 3. It's fine. Okay. Brings this up. He does 130 to 2 other ones. So that would probably be the Squov, and I would guess this Arctibax potentially could just do Arctibax and Varoom. Don't see why that would hurt anything. So it's possibility. Okay, he's got Lightning Energy in hand, if I'm not mistaken. Should still get his knockout. Should still get his knockout. We got up too slow. Okay, so Pokemon. So Mimikyu. But Mimikyu, you need to have a Rockets Pokemon, don't you? Doesn't the Mimikyu need a Rockets Pokemon? Or am I goofing here? Take your 2 prizes, please. Okay, Iron Hands. See, here's the thing. Let's shivery chill here. We don't have any. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna drop this. We're going to Iron Hands here. Oh, okay. Active Terra. Okay. We can throw a buddy buddy down. Don't have to get anything for it. Let's see. Let's red. Okay, so we've got the Wellspring. We can get this for us. Superior here. We can get rid of this and this. We can 2, 3, 4. Let's get this. Three. Prime Catcher up. For the O. Okay, with everything else. Let's go ahead. Torrential Pump. See what we do. See what we got here. Drop that there. I think he's just got got electric energy in hand. I think I remember seeing that. So this should get him. Attach electric, move on. No. Okay. I mean, I imagine that it's gonna happen. I think most of the megas are still gonna be back in Legend ZA. All of the, at least I imagine, all of the megas that were present or did get played or were available would probably happen again, plus new megas, would be my guess. So we should be able to see probably a Mega Aggron. It would surprise me if we don't. Yeah, it would genuinely surprise me if we don't get a Mega Aggron. If we don't get a Mega of most Pokemon, honestly. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, let's just keep going with Shinpao. I think that's fine. Mega Aggron never got a Mega card? I'm pretty sure it did. Like, I'm almost positive it did. Yeah, it did. Mega Aggron got an EX card. What are you talking about? sure. Find it. Window capture. Saying I would also like to see the ones who didn't finally get it. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, man, what are you talking about? Of course it did. I've I specifically remember seeing it. I mean, it's not a great looking card, but I don't think many of the megas were very good looking cards, if you ask me. I'm just saying, if you ask me, I don't think any of the megas were any were any good. Like they were good competitively. I don't think they looked like good cards. Okay, so we're just waiting on these guys. I don't know what's going on. Damn, we got two mulligans. Okay, and a Shenpao. All right, well that's something. I genuinely never liked the way the cards looked. And that is you can take that to the bank. I genuinely never liked the way the cards looked. Um I always thought they looked bad. And if they bring back those same kind of cards, and I think I've seen the Mega Lucario and I've seen the Mega Gardevoir, they have a slightly different style than the old Megas used to, but I'm not a big fan of the Megas either. So like, yeah, I'm not a big fan. We'll end our turn here. We did not get a good opening hand, boys and girls. We did not. Okay, so when we're done here, which should be about an hour, probably about 30 minutes. Probably about 30 minutes, we'll be done. Not gonna lie to you guys. I need you guys, when we're done here, I need you guys to go over to Control Players Unite and watch his stream because he is awesome and we love him. Damn it! I thought about getting the Rev room or the room, I should say. I thought about getting that. That's okay. We will get one of these, and we will get one of these. And then we will. Oh wait, never mind. We just get Shivery Chill here. I'm sitting here. Clearly, I'm not paying attention. Yeah, clearly I was not paying attention, boys and girls. Well, boys and girl. Keep going. This heads is fine. Remember, if you're not drinking water, you need to be drinking water. Hydrating is important. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay, the room here's fine. Okay, so probably a Charizard of some kind. We can get rid of that. That'll be fodder. We can get rid of that real quick. Throw that down, and I don't hate a Frigibax here to start things off. And then we can Arven for the Earthen Vessel. Get yeah, and we could be doing some things. So we'll be all right. Yeah, we'll end our turn. There's not much we can do here. I do think that this deck needs to switch the A spec, but that's just me. Okay, so here's what we got to do. Attach, retreat into Chien-Pao. Arven, we're going to get ourselves the Ultra Ball and the Evolution. We're going to Ultra Ball away this and the Energy Retrieval, I guess. I want to get the Arctibax going. We can throw down the Arctibax. We're fine with everything, I think. We're good there. Okay. So, okay. That'll get us. That gets us. We concede. Nothing I can really do about that one. I will say this. I do think that Trolley is a much better, is a much, much, much better A spec. In fact, we're going to change that. This goes away. This gets thrown in. I think the rest of that's fine. I think literally that's all we have to do to make this somewhat more viable. Looks at something real quick, Chef. Okay, it's $20. So yeah, that's gonna make it hard on me. It's done. There's not a whole lot I've got here. Okay. Keep going. If we don't get another one, at least I've got the purloin good to go. I can actually probably edit that tonight. Now I'm thinking about it. No. Now that we've pivoted, we don't want to go first anymore. We want to go second. Hopefully, we end up with a Shin Pao of some kind. That is not what we. But that's okay because I didn't either. We're gonna find out what they're running. Okay. Okay, that's fine. They are running Dragapult. Um, I think Fridge is fine. I don't see why that hurts us here. Um, we do have the Arven though, so that's fine. And Super Run. Okay, so we're gonna throw the Arven out. First thing we want, Precious Trolley. Second thing we want is Evolution. Trolley. We want one, one, one. Let me look at what. Okay, we do have the Arctibax. We do have two Revivrooms. We also do I want another Revivroom or I don't think that sucks too much. Um, yeah, I'd like another Shin Pao just to be safe. Drop that there. Technical Machine here. And we can Evolution 1-1. And we get that Arctivax going. I think that's fine. Okay, the Drakcloak, I'm not necessarily worried about that. The Badoo doesn't hurt us here at all, actually. So bad. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to retreat into a Chien-Pao. We are going to Cypher. We're going to get one of those. And I think we're going to get one of those. We do have to do it this way, Rumbling Engine. We get the backs here. We're going to get the Shivery Chill going. It's another 2. We like that. We like that a lot. How many energy? We got 2. We can not Super Rod yet. We can Super Rod next turn to get more in. I don't know that I want to use Gravity Mountain yet. So just throw that there. And then we can go ahead and Hail Blade here. Take the 1. And we get an Arven. Arven goes and gets us the... because there's, what, 4 now? Yeah. Arven gets us a lot here. Okay. So Crispin will at the very minimum get this Frigibax. Although I would guess he puts 2 on the Shin Pao. That leaves him with 4, so maybe not. Even if he takes out 1 Shin Pao, we've got this Dragapult ready to go. I'm not worried about it. I think we'll be able to take this one. I think we'll be able to do this one. Phantom Dive, 200. Five and 1. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, let's get a Night Stretcher going. At the very minimum, we can get this. And super cold here. We've got 3 left. We only need 5 down, but I would like to have the Arven here. Superior Energy Retrieval. We can actually get rid of these. We can Shivery Chill. This will get us 2 more. We can backs to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't hate the 1 on Shin Pao. And then what we can do is Rumbling Engine here. Get more stuff ready to go. We like that. I'm actually going to get rid of the Buddy. Yeah, we'll get rid of Buddy and Nest to go get our Revavroom to save it from being knocked out. Now, granted, it doesn't save it from Dusknoir. Okay, and he'll concede. I'm gonna say it didn't save it from Dusknoir, but at that point he had nothing, and we were gonna be kind of rolling in the dough, sort of say. That's a good one. That's got us rolling in it. I like that. I like winning with Shin Pao that way. See, it's one. Okay, so it's 8-14. Okay. Do you guys want to open packs? Let me hear you in chat. The pollen do be itchy though. It does. It does. Do you guys want to see Shin Pao is Diet Coke Waylord? See, I feel like Shin Pao is like Coke Zero Waylord, not Diet Coke. Because like Diet Coke has a very strong diet taste to it, and I'm not a fan. But as somebody who would prefer to drink actual sugar drinks, Coke Zero, I gotta say, it's not bad. It's not bad. Now, if you ask me what the worst diet soda is, that would be Diet Mountain Dew. And let me talk to you for a second, Pepsi Company. I don't know what you're doing in the lab, but Mountain Dew already tastes like toxic sludge. But it's got such a high caffeine content that we overlook it. You're not allowed, PepsiCo, you're not allowed to make actual toxic sludge taste and give me the personal experience of drinking toxic sludge. Now, I'm just a small YouTuber with 360 people following me and 3 of them watching now, but I promise you, PepsiCo, if you continue to around with Diet Mountain Dew, you're going to lose to Coke again. And it's not going to be pretty this time, and they'll own you. So quit it with the Diet Mountain Dew. No one likes it. And give us something that just tastes like Mountain Dew with 0 sugar. Thank you. This has been my TED Talk. So, okay, now, the full sugar one, I don't mind the orange Mountain Dew, but I'm also a fan of orange soda. So, like, the orange Mountain Dew is not bad. I do like the orange Mountain Dew. But that's kind of the only Mountain Dew that I like. I'll drink it if, like, honestly, if I need to pick me up, I'll grab a regular Mountain Dew or a Baja Blast, which is it's just a 50-50 mix of Blue Powerade. I don't know if anybody's told you that, but like Baja Blast is literally just 50-50 mix Mountain Dew and Blue Powerade. And you can't say Gatorade's Blue Powerade because Powerade is owned by PepsiCo. You know what? I'm going to the shop. We're going to open up some packs. And I feel like opening. Some Journey Together. We're going to open 3 packs right now. No. I think Gatorade is owned by Coke. I'm almost positive. Dunsparce. Tropius. Cram. Remoraid. Oh, that was a cute one, actually. It's all spitting. It's like... And... Omongo. Or however it goes. Don't make me feel bad about myself. Durant, not bad. Lechonk, not bad. Paul. Drampa. Hey, yo, Maractus. We like this. And Ludicolo. And lastly, we've got Lokix. We've got Articuno. And Magearna. Well, I will say the gambling did not really pay off. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So let's go ahead and head home here. And it looks like Pyro wants to play me. Pyro wants to play. Sure, we'll play Pyro. Let's see. What deck do I want to play with? Knowing you... Yeah, sure, we'll play with this one. Okay. 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 And I'm guessing... No, if If you're not drinking water, please start drinking water. It's good for you. You'll like it. It'll do good in your system. So please drink water. All right. Well, not actually. This is a really terrible start. Now I'm looking at it. This is bad. See, I really want to run. Who else did I see recently? TM. Okay, I mean that's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. Now, okay, Badu. Sure. So, who did I see recently that I wanted to? I think it was probably something Gnome put out. I gotta look through. I gotta look through here my subscriptions because there was something I saw recently that I was like, oh shit, I need to talk to that guy. Let's see. I noticed that Chef. I noticed that Mega Blitz put out a. Okay, well I guess we'll do this. That's fine. Chorus here's fine. We can throw that down. Sure, we'll throw that down. We can retreat into Badu. We can add this. We can then add this. So Mega Blitz did a slacking. I don't know what I was saying. I'm probably stupid. Mega Blitz did a slacking EX, like right off the rip. Yeah, I guess we can do this here as well. This is good. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sorry, I probably was not. Yeah, sorry. Do I get it? I do not get it. That's fine. Um, sure, we can G ball in here. Makes it harder for him to get Pokemon out. A little bit harder. And the very minimum, it's going to be hard for him to use certain things. Yeah, Mega Blitz did a slacking EX. I can't. I don't. Let me look. It's slacking EX with the Dunsparce, which I don't think is a bad one. I don't think that's a bad one. A bad way to build it. Trying to think. I saw your video on Blissey and I liked it. Machamp King did a Wailord. Yeah, there's a couple of them that I saw pretty recently that I want to do, or at least wanted to check out. I just joined Ginger's team that's looking like yeah, I feel like I did really well on that one. I mean, so you're salty because it's not getting the hype? Is that what you're like? It's not doing as well as you would like it to do? Oh, you know what I should have done? Yeah, I fucked that one up. Should get rid of them all. No, just get rid of one. That's fair. Yeah, this one's not doing so hot. Okay, we got Fez. That's something here. Like 300 views. That's a good on that's me on a good day, dog. That's me on a good day, dog. So like, I don't know what to tell you. That's me on a good day. Yeah, we're gonna have to retreat out of this anyway. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Um, I don't know how you did it, but yes, you did. You did graduate from those. I would agree. Yeah, this particular game is trash. I didn't get anything to start, so your tournament recap videos that did it. What do you mean? Because like I'm looking at your channel, it looks fine. I mean, so like the promo, I expected that much. The prize denial, which I also thought about doing, so I'm thinking about that one as well. But if my video won't do nearly the numbers yours did. That was not supposed to go there. That was me not paying attention again. Let's see. Yeah, that was me not paying attention again. I'm sitting here paying attention to you. Um, where's your recap video? Because I don't see it. Because like your 103 did a few, and then you're back into your eights, and yeah, you'll get there. I don't know. It's probably coming back. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean. We can throw that there. That's fine. I'm not even. I'm half-heartedly paying attention to what's going on here. Yeah, I'm only barely paying attention to what's going on. I'm not even a little bit looking at what's going on. I I don't know what I need to do to elevate the content. I'll say that, Chef. I don't know what I need to do to elevate the next portion of the content. I can tell it's something, but I don't know what it is. I still don't know, but I don't think I'm doing enough. I don't think I'm doing enough diversity because I'm just doing deck lists, so I don't know that I'm doing enough diversity. You're more than probably correct. Honestly, you're more than probably correct. Throw this here. Nope, not gonna get it. I've just been in top deck mode literally the whole time. I should have flipped the script, but yeah, that's my fault. But see, like if I look at my stuff, it's really kind of random what does well and what doesn't. It's like you wouldn't think Glimora is super popular. That got over 900. Iono got 200. Slacking got 78. And I'll say this, it only got 427 impressions. Now, granted, that came on the heels, that came right before, pretty sure that was before Milwaukee. Pretty sure. No, that was Atlanta. So, yeah, so Slacking was right before Atlanta, but only got 427 impressions, which means it wasn't being shown by YouTube. YouTube was not showing it. That's what that means, is it was not being shown by YouTube. So I don't know what to do about that. Okay, let's see. We've got Pawniards. We've got Monkeys. But do we have the energies? We do have energies for Monkeys. So let me look in here. What do we got? This Arven. I think we need. I think we need Nestball. Yeah. Throw this away. Get this. Yes, I know. That's me. That's okay. We're gonna brain here. I think we're okay. Yeah, I don't know. Slacking didn't do good at all, but it wasn't shown by YouTube. That's I think one of the bigger, more critical issues is that some of these do pretty well, and then some of them just don't get shown. Like there's a difference if a so if a for example, if a video is going to get shown 3,000 times, but a different one of my videos is going to get shown, you know, 10,000 times, the one that gets shown 10,000 times is always going to do better. Just flat out is always going to do better. Does that make sense? Yeah, we can throw that up there. I mean, yeah, probably. Probably you're right. I mean, honestly, you're probably right. For me, so like I agree with you completely, 100%. I agree with you. I think my biggest issue is that I don't I don't have the time to do shorts all the time or to do enough shorts to keep daily shorts. Like I don't have that ability because I have to go in to do a job. I have to go to somewhere to do work. And I think that's kind of the biggest issue that I'm having. But I don't know. I'm I'm okay with homegrown. Okay. I'm okay with my 360. Not complaining. Hi Pyro, thanks for playing, bud. Let's do one more Shin Pao. Oh, nope. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Or not. That's fine. So yeah. I think that's probably a better way to do your shorts, Chef, is to probably just do cover what's coming out and maybe do the occasional deck list because it's pretty easy to do. Um, for me, I was doing a short and a deck list that corresponded with like I was doing a short and a deck list that corresponded to the deck list, or wrap that around. You get what I'm saying, or at least what I'm trying to say. I hope, maybe, who knows? I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. This looks like a Dragapult deck, which I'm just not having good luck today. Hey, I'll take it. We'll throw that down and we'll go to the next one. See what we do. See how we go. I think this is Dragapult. This is the competitive Dragapult because it's got Monkey Dory in it. Yeah, I'm already out. I'm pretty much done for the day. So motivation wise, I'm pretty much done for the day. I should say. Plus, I wanted to do Shin Pao, not King Gambit. I mean, I loved your Who's That Pokemon, but I understand that it was so much work for you. I do understand that that was so much work for you. And if it was affecting you that bad, I would say never. You shouldn't do something that if a single series is the thing burning you out, you should never do that. Okay, we do want to go first. Well, actually, no. Now we want to go second, but that's okay. Um, we're a little behind, but that's all right. We're gonna be okay. Oh shit! All right, Squov here's not bad. We will get into the hyper blower though. Make it harder for them to get into it. I mean, it's just an energy attachment, but makes it a slightly harder to get into it. And then we can end our turn. Yeah, it makes it slightly harder, but we could end up seeing it. Sorry if this is coming across the knuckles cracking. Yep. Retreat. Okay. But in the very least, here's the thing. We should be okay. Once a week is more manageable. I would say probably, yeah. Once a week is probably more manageable. Okay, so it's another Dragapult. It's okay. We can do this. Itchy Pollen here doesn't really concern me, as you might think it would. Varoom here. Shin Pao here. Energy for return. Arven here. I know we can't use it, but we could do this to get it out of our hand. I don't hate Trolley, actually. And then we can go ahead and sob. That makes it so they can't retreat next turn. Please give me an energy off the top deck. Like, please give me energy for top deck. Because then I can get rid of the Badoo and I can get rid of a Dracloak. Please give me energy. That's a fridge. That's not what I asked for. I don't mind this. I don't mind this here. Sure, give me a nest. Top deck energy. That's not at all what that was supposed to be. Yeah, we're gonna have to sob here and get rid of it. Ultra Ball, okay. It's okay that this Ogerpon dies to Dragapult. Shin Pao, I mean, it's a 3-prize turn, but we counter that with the next 3-prize, so like I'm not as worried about it as you might think. Okay, flip the script's not terrible. We do get to bring up the Chin Pao, so that's good. Another recon directive, not bad. Dragapult. Psychic Energy. Oh, or the Crystal. That does it too. This is a 3-prize turn. Unfortunately, yeah, it's a 3-prize turn. And then we'll be too far behind. One day I'll get to play my turn. Although it's a game over anyway. Knockout, 6 on Frigibax. It's the best play. I would be very surprised if he doesn't put all 6 on Fridge. There you go. No, you're good, Chef. Okay. First thing we're going to do is Shivery Chill. Going to get 2 off of this. We can then attach 1 and get rid of both of these. No, shit. Fucked. I already fucked up. Superior. Oh, nice. But I think that's going to be ending it for me. I'm pretty exhausted. I'm pretty burnt out, and I'm pretty not thrilled with what happened today, or at least far as like the last couple of games. Xin Pao. Honestly, most of the games I played today, I feel like I just had bad opening hands on most of them. Now, I probably wasn't paying attention as I should have, but I feel like most of mine were pretty bad hands. But I'm not going to make excuse for myself. I should be able to play out of any bad hand if I'm a good player. That being, okay, hold on. We're getting Curry Boss Shoe? Who is this? Yeah, sure, I'll be your friend. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and head out. I think that's probably just the smartest for me. I'm tired. Yeah. But anyway, if you would, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things that continue to help me do this and continue to complain about YouTube as a small content creator who just doesn't have a name yet. And with that, have fun, stay safe. I love you.